Last time on the Lateral Line, the boys had a ton of fun and caught their fair share of fish. We had an awesome kingy session, and if I'm honest, myself and Milan want to have a bit of time off come January, February next year. So to do that, I want to have a few shows in the bag. So we cut the show short last time around because I had a start, a middle and an end, and I just made a short, quick show. And then we are doing this show from where we left off on the last show. So last time round, we left off with Milan catching a kingfish. And then the plan was to charge north, which we have done. We drove the boat for about an hour up the coast north to the very end of the peninsula. The plan was to spend the night up here tonight. And on the way up, we run into a bride's whale. I was flying the drone as I do, trying to get awesome shots of Sojourn charging along to use to paint the picture of traveling. And then next thing, Milan is squawking that he can see a whale. So I really quickly landed the drone because that battery was just about dead. Chucked a fresh battery in, stuck the drone up again, and was lucky enough to find a bride's whale. And I've wanted to find the whale ever since we got the drone. Well, I've been imagining killer whales, but this one was a bride's whale, and I managed to get that bride's whale breach, you know, come to the surface, do the whole spout thing more than once. And in fact, on the last time that bride's whale rose to the surface and did a little spout, it even pumped out a little rainbow, which I somehow managed to capture, which was just epic. The boys were absolutely pumped. Milan had his hands in the air and I was dancing around like I'd just caught a 40-kilo kingfish. But yeah, truly epic. But what wasn't epic was the weather when we got up here. The weather was like near on 20 knots, 15 to 20 knots, white caps everywhere. So the fishing got cut short and the boys found themselves an awesome anchorage for the night. We got ourselves tucked up right in hard against the rocks. It is right now, well, sorry, when we anchored the boat, it was dead low tide. So we got right up into a little cove where we're completely sheltered out of the wind. But we also know that at dead low tide, we are not going to bottom out in the middle of the night because we are literally hard up against the rocks. From there, the 2 snapper that Milan caught while we were kingy fishing today got turned into dinner. And did some more flying around with the drone, and now we are pretty much getting ready for bed. Tomorrow morning we are waking up to what is said to be an epic forecast, and Milan's been talking to one of the boys online who was fishing up here today, and he managed to catch 3 good kingfish off the rocks stick baiting. So again, when we wake tomorrow morning, that is what we're doing, chasing kingfish on stick baits. And then at some point over the day tomorrow, I want to get some snappers to take home, because as always, that is the #1 plan on each and every single one of our trips, just to get a feed. If I can get a feed of fish to take home, not only for me, but for my family and a few friends, then it is all good, right? That is it. That is all I ever want. So with that all being said, both myself and Milan are headed to bed. Milan's going to be editing his building video, and I need to start editing the videos, all the footage that I got today. Otherwise, I'm going to get caught out and have a phone full of footage and won't be able to do anything with it. So I will see you in the morning time.
Morning time.
Yes, it is. Is it the weather good?
Glass out. Almost.
Well, there you have it. All the chores are done. The boys are ready to rock. It is right now still as still, so the forecast is bang on the money. We are really, really sheltered where we are, so when we get out there, that might not be the case, but we had a heap of wind here yesterday and we've got no wind here now, so I'm hoping out there we've got no wind. Today's plan is pretty simple. We're going to be casting stick baits at everything that we possibly can, casting soft baits as well, trying to catch kingies, trying to catch snapper, because that's what the boys love to do and that's what they do each and every time they go fishing. The weather is supposed to turn a little bit later on this morning at about sort of 11 o'clock, lunchtime-ish. And at that point, we'll start making our way home. But we've also got a sheltered coast from that easterly wind all the way back. So there might be a little bit of fishing on the way home as well. Either which way, it's going to be good fun nonetheless. Bring on this awesome weather.
Let's stretch some line.
Go, go, Milan.
Get my casting distance and we'll run this piece of coast.
First cast for the day. Whoa! I'm a little bit excited after hearing that there's a heap of fish along the coast yesterday. A day in fishing is a very, very long time, but there was a heap of fish here yesterday. So what are the chances that they're here again today? Pretty good, I reckon. Milan's doing his biggest cast to the port side of the boat, and then his biggest cast to the starboard side of the boat, and then reeling the lure in pretty quickly, and all the while we are moving forward down the coast. It's a pretty effective way to find the fish.
Lots of noise.
Lots of noise.
Coming in for the doof. Get off it. You don't like it.
Can it like your stick bait, Milan?
Well, they're on it still. Yep.
Oh, nice one. Hooked him. Go, Milan. Oh, he pulls the hook.
Oh, no, he's
still
coming
there.
out the boat.
Nice, Milan. Yeehaw, the plan works. What say you?
I sound pretty happy.
Smaller fish, though?
We might have to talk about theory some more. I didn't see how big it was. Here he comes.
Looked like a good pack of fish there, though, eh?
Big pack of fish. Here they. Oh, look at them all underneath it, Nathan. Oh, wow.
Okay, drone's going up for the next cast. There's a massive pack of fish here.
Just like spot lock, Nathan.
Spot lock.
Yep. Coming back up.
Did that do it?
Oh, look at all the kingies under the boat.
Wonder if I better see them with the underwater camera.
Doesn't want to give up, bro.
Nah. Nicely done. You legend. Oi!
Got it!
Nice release.
He must have heard I was taking him home. Oh.
All right, let's get the drone in the air, man.
Okay, let's do it. What are you doing there, Nato? Come on, man, I want to go fishing.
It's drone time, bro.
I want you to film it, but I want to cast.
Yeah, but if I get it on, imagine a big pack of fish coming up on the stick bait on the drone.
I can already see it. It's going to happen.
Well, the drone went up until the battery went flat, and that drone can stay airborne for like near on 40 minutes according to the DJI people, but at least half an hour. And for half an hour I tried my very best to keep Hamish's stick bait in frame, and man, did it look good. It looks so good that so many times I reckon my little my mind's eye showed me kingfish rising on that stick bait over and over again, but it just didn't happen. Gutted. But it is what it is. Milan managed to catch fish. The release was a little bit premature, but hey, that's just the way it goes, right? It's all good. Milan was talking about keeping that one, so maybe that's why it got out of his hands. Anyway, on to the next mission. We've got a couple of islands to check out. If Milan catches another fish, the drone will go up. I've got one more battery left to try and get that aerial surface eat on a stick bait. Because man, that would look good. But other than that, life is good. There's a smile on my face, that's for sure. The weather is exactly what they said it would be. So I'm guessing in an hour or two, the wind is going to destroy this piece of coast and we'll be headed home.
Look at the bait stacked in there. This is why we stayed the night on the top coast. Bit scary for Nato and me, but hey, we're here now.
A bit scary.
Look at that, bro.
Yeah, it looks good.
You might even stick that in your boat.
Check it out. Isn't that just what every fisherman wants to see? A truckload of birds on bait. Where's the predators?
Thank you. Let's see what's in here, eh? This area just erupts with big kingies. Oh. Not too hard to film. Oh, kingy behind!
There's kingies on it, man.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
He's right on it, man. There's like 4 or 5 right on it, Milan.
There.
Milan's in a fluster.
Come on, cut the knot, Milan.
Changing up the stick bait. Already seen that one.
Popper or stick bait? Stick bait, eh?
What do you got?
My old faithful green one. Hey, stop hooking
It's a bit rocky rolly, Milan.
Yep. Oh, there's kings stacked in here.
There is.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
Big fish.
did you hook it?
Yep.
Oh, gutted. Why wasn't I filming that one?
Oh,
I was too busy trying to film the kahawai. The mighty kahawai. Milan's hooked another one.
Oh.
Stop him, Milan. Whoa, he's on his squatted right down for this one. Milan, don't you lose it, dude. This is a good fish. Whoa, is that on the bottom? Is that on the bottom?
Might be.
Ah! Can we oh, dude.
Drive me over there.
Drive you over there. Oh man! What do I do? What do I do here?
Straight ahead.
Oh, what am I doing?
Oh, he's off.
He's off.
Just keep on driving.
I'm not doing anything. Is he still off?
Yep.
Come on, Milan. Stop that fish. Stop him. Stop him. Get some line. Get some line. Come on, Milan. Oh, nicely done, bro. We still on spot lock?
No. Can you drive us out? Straight out
Oh,
to sea?
okay.
The other way, the other way, the other way.
Yeah. I'm trying.
Oh, man, he hit hard.
Trying to drive this thing and trying to film Milan.
Okay, I'm going down the back.
Yeah, you go. Oh, dude. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I'm driving. Well, I'm trying to drive. I'm trying to film. I'm trying to drive.
Here he comes.
You can see him?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, spot lock.
Spot lock now?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Spot lock.
We're in the deep water now.
This should be a good fish, man. That thing took some line.
Man, you're a fighter. Just annihilated me in the reef.
You got so lucky on that one, dude.
That's called skill, not luck.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, man. Look how beaten up he is where he's been in the reef.
Yeah. That's what they do, man. They put themselves on the line. And then they try and get off.
Nothing wrong with him, brother.
It's a solid fish, eh?
Oh, that hook wasn't coming out. I just don't want to get a hook in the hand because he's such an aggro fish. Nice having no barbs though. Come on. Let's get that out of the way.
Because I look at your trace. Put your hand behind it. Check this out. Can you see that? Yeah, there it is. I can see it there. Oh, look at that. That's how close Milan came to not catching that fish.
Oh, there was going to be heaps of kingies here, eh?
Oh, when we pulled up and seen all those birds on the surface, I was like, it's on.
Look at the size of that thing.
Yeah. Nice, Milan. Oi.
Oh, that was a battle and a half.
That is a good one.
Found the kings. Oh, I'm knackered.
Knackered? It's a good fish, that fought hard.
Okay, you can go back to. Feeling a bit rocky, but man, that was fun. Oh, what an eat. Just the most insane eat. He hit that at full pace and just went straight out to sea.
Stop talking about the eat, I didn't film it.
Oh.
Ah, that was awesome. Drone time?
Drone time.
Drone time. That's heavy guest all the way.
Yeah.
Talk about epicness! All I wanted to do today after Milan caught their first kingfish was film a kingfish from the drone eating a stick bait. No sooner did I put the drone up and kingfish were located, and not just one, but 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm not quite sure how many. And they were all very, very close to the same size, so I'm guessing they're all about the same size as the kingfish that Milan just landed, which was a solid fish. So for ages I was trying to get a Milan to cast where the kingies were, and then the kingies following and trying to film that eat. And I did manage to film the kingfish come right up to Hamish's stick bait. They were all lined up behind it, but they just wouldn't eat it. They kept, one fish came right up to it and I was sure it was going to get eaten, but it didn't. So then Milan accidentally, if you want to call it that. Got a carway on the stick bait. So we put a carway over because I seen those kingfish actively hunting the carway. I seen a couple of times the kingfish just darting around carway coming out of the water. But yeah, anyway, put a live bait on, trawled that around. Finally the kingfish seen it. They all come up behind it and absolutely monstered it. I think it was 4 or 5 fish fighting over it. And long story short, Milan pulled the hook. So right now Milan is trying to catch the boys another carway, hook that up, and I am sure that it's going to get eaten. But I have no more drone batteries left. The boys need to make some more money so we can buy some more gear. And then we can film that from the air. Milan just got a carway, and while he was winding that carway in, kingies were chasing it, so this is not going to last long at all. Okay, I want to get up high. I want to see this. There's kingies on the live bait, but they're not very big. They're not the big ones that I've seen from the drone.
You still on it?
Yeah, there's kingies on them.
How many are there now?
More than 2 or 3, just not those monsters. See them?
That's a big fish, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, dude.
Not as big as the other ones.
There's lots of kingies here now, bro. Pack competition.
Whoa! They're gonna. He's got it. He can't even put it in his mouth, bro. Oh, he hooked it. He's hooked him. Oh, it's not a very big one, eh? Little buggers. There's a real big pack of fish here, and we've just had the little ones all over it for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. It's managed to eat it, but yeah, it's definitely not that big pack of fish that we've seen from the drone. But I reckon that one could be coming home. Kingy likes the bottom side of the boat.
Real fat fish.
Nice condition, eh?
Oh.
I reckon we take that one home.
Yeah. Oh, what a wonderful trip. The swell's knocking Nato and me around.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too flash either, man. I reckon we'll be putting that fish in the chili bin and departing the scene.
And then do you want to come back with your stick bait? Do you want to have a chill out behind the back of the island?
Yeah, okay. Check out your white face, man.
I didn't even know I was white.
You're not feeling too good, eh?
I want to go back though. That's my problem.
There's big kingies
Man,
there,
there's so
eh?
many big kingies here. I can't.
Oh, what a dilemma. All that rocking and rolling and looking at the drone screen has got me feeling a little bit giddy. I think Milan's in the very same boat, excuse the pun. So the boys are going to chill out here for a bit. We're going to deal with this kingfish quick, get that in the chili bin, and then we will make the call from there whether we want to go back into the madness and see if I can catch one, or whether we just pull the pin and go home. Either which way, this will be the end of the video. Choo-choo, my brothers. Thank you very, very much for watching the Lateral Line. It has been a ton of fun, as always, and without you guys watching it, as always, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. So, yeah, I'm either going to leave you with a montage of madness, or I'm going to leave you with a montage of shots of the boys going home because we've got white faces. And I just want to take the time right now to say an extra special thank you to our, right now, our biggest supporters, and when I say our biggest supporters, I mean financially. Daiwa and Suzuki are right now the two biggest financial contributors to the Lateral Line. And without Suzuki and without Daiwa, we just literally could not do what we're doing. So thank you, Simon at Suzuki, and thank you, Scotty at Daiwa, and thank you to all the brothers and sisters at both Daiwa and Suzuki. You guys are allowing us to live our dream life, to live the best life, to live a beautiful life full of the outdoors, good laughs, good food, and yeah, what else can I say really? Cha-cha, my brothers and sisters. We'll see you all again very, very soon. Bacon and eggs on toast. Oh, you spoil me, Milan.
I try to. Then you'll take me fishing and film me. What a nice place to have lunch. Good office, eh?
Is it house building video time?
It is.
Whack
I
it.
edited it last night. I'm knackered.
Yeah, big trip.
Let's go. The big day has come, and finally we have the bricks on site which are going to clad this beautiful home. Bowers, a local owned company right here in little old Morrinsville, makes all sorts of wonderful things with concrete, including my new bricks for the house. What a wait it's been waiting for the house to be ready for the bricks. All we need now is for the bricks to be laid out around the site and the last of the scaffolding to be removed, and then we can start the final part of making the exterior of their house watertight and ready for internal linings. Here starts a transformation of the home. For me, it's been a massive turning point. Hopefully the colours and overall look of the place fulfills my ideas in my mind. You always think you have it right, but until the exterior cladding is complete, you have no idea. The men doing the brickwork are three incredibly talented blokes that take pride in their chosen art of bricklaying. But before any bricks could be laid, the boys had to prep the site ready for the onslaught of bricks. Like everything in life, setting it up properly before you start is always a winning combination. And the guys spent days getting everything sorted before the first of many bricks found their new position in life, and so the brickwork is underway. For me, this is a massive milestone. To have helped construct my own home has been the most incredible journey. Only made possible by Andre Dixon. His craftsmanship and knowledge of the building world is mind-boggling. His attention to detail is so on point, it's just not funny, and the patience to work with a complete novice and stay calm, well, we'll give him a 10 out of 10 for that. For me, being able to design and then help construct my own home is a life-changing moment that I'll never forget, and the experience will make me a far better designer for the future.
Big kingfish. The Lateral Line is proudly brought to you by Violet Organic Foods.